Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Yo, this gonna be the most lit stream about this. Let me tell y'all. Hold on, you're not finna focus on my. You're not finna do this. You're gonna focus on me. I have to hold this down. People be like, "Yo, you got a new red arm?" I had the red arm the whole time. I just put it out the way because my shallow depth of field is so shallow. I want to keep y'all focused on me. How y'all doing? What's up, Gigi baby? Sarah, clean black sneakers. How you doing? I was thinking about you today, clean black sneakers. Salute to the chat, salute to everyone out there. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all why I feel like I be having the best coverage on things. This is my personal opinion where I could be wrong, but I feel like I have the best thing I can say is because I'm probably the only place you can go to that you're gonna get way more in the middle nuances than a starch extreme opinion. What I mean is you have people that just like Meg can do no wrong, she perfect, she right towards the demon to the extreme level. And then you have people that Tory is right, Meg is a piece of they want all the bad things like to happen to Meg, they want to pick on Meg. I ain't with none of that. And not only when I tell you my opinion, I go into details to tell you why I feel the way I feel and why, like the most upsetting things to me never come from one person. For instance, like if I don't like somebody that's streaming something they're doing, I'm really looking at the audience. I'm really looking at how society works, the inner workings of society, instead of the one person that they're cheering behind. What's up, Ghoul is Gray? Am I saying your name right? Yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all the real, but I got to do some stuff before I even talk about the specifics involved to lay groundwork for people who may not know me or things that you may not have known about how I feel and why I think the way I do. You know what I'm saying? Like Ron and I were just talking about you the other night. Oh, y'all, let me put this on my Facebook because I rarely let my Facebook know because my Facebook is small. I use my Facebook for personal stuff. Real people who know me, real people who grew up with me. I don't just add anybody. But if you're in the battle rap community, I'm tagging Mickey Facts right now and Boss Chick Rain. I love Boss Chick Rain. That's my girl, man. Uh Most lit Facebook ever. Love, love, love Boss Chick Rain. And when I say love, she'll tell you I agree with her about 40 to 45% of the time. So most of the time I disagree with her, but I like that she lay out her argument and she can articulate and say why she feel the way she feel. The same way I want my children to be. My kids don't have to agree with me, but when you come talk to me, you need to be able to explain why you feel the way you feel. I like people like that. But before we get into it, I just want to help my brothers out right here. I want to help my brothers and people out right now, right? And help my young black men out. Yo, go with your gut instinct, brothers. All my black men out there, go with your gut instinct. I was gonna hit up the bar across the street from my crib with all my fellas and everybody waiting. It took me a little bit longer to get there. When I got there, they all leaving. They're going to some house party in Jonesboro, Georgia. And I stood in that parking lot and I was just like, my intuition kicked in. I'm like, bruh, should you really be going to this, bruh? Just something I didn't feel comfortable with going to this house party. And I was like, I started looking at my life, and life is so great right now. Y'all remember I almost got killed by an 18-wheeler truck about 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I started looking at my life, and I'm like, bruh, my children good. I'm good. Like everybody good. Everything in my life is good right now. So what will happen if I go to this house party of people I don't know about because a couple of my dudes know about? Something bad happen. I get into a fight. I get shot. I get a DUI. I get anything bad. I'm gonna be like, bruh, why did I go? I came home. I drove here. I'd rather just pour my own glass of wine inside my house, talk to you guys about something I'm passionate talking to you guys about. Hope nothing happened to my people and be checking in on my fellows who went to the house party. But like, when you get that intuition, you get that feeling, man, go with your gut instinct and just know, man, if life is good, don't do nothing to mess it up. Don't do nothing to mess it up. I could be paranoid. I could have had fun at the party, but something telling me, just come home. Something told me to come home. So I came home. I get to keep life being good. Y'all, you feel me? You feel me? That's right. Push the like button. Make sure y'all donate. I do got John Crimes at Gmail. Also, my Cash App is John Crimes as well, too. So besides that, before I get into the Tory Lanez situation, another piece of groundwork I want to lay in is black women. I want to talk about black women right quick. I want to get to the controversial shit that people don't talk about, right? In 2011, I came on YouTube. I've been on YouTube before 2011, but just rapping on other channels. But it was a social commentary that was peaking about 11 years ago. And it was just not many, but it was a couple of black guys. And it seems like they started to create a narrative to put down black women. When this narrative is created, I am married to a white woman at the time. I never, just being straight up on, I just never looked at it like who I'm dating mattered. I just looked and saw, oh my God, a black dude talking shit. Why are black dudes talking about black women? It was crazy to me back then. I was like, this is crazy. Like, these niggas is wild. Why are they talking about black women? So I started looking at that stuff, and y'all know I love to debate. I start smashing these niggas on fact, on the words that they chose and facts. Black men come out here and say, I'm talking about ghetto black bitches who acting barbaric and wild and beasts and all this stuff, right? I'm talking about their actions. Okay, but in this other video, you literally state how black women are symmetrically more unattractive than other women. And when I start pointing out their flaws, these black men, they would always just say, you married to a white woman. And I never said this publicly. All my personal friends know when this onslaught 11 years ago happened, I would tell my personal friend, like I feel conflicted in my brain because I'm married, and you're married. This is the person you want to be with for the rest of your life. I don't spend the rest of my life because I love her as an individual. This is my woman. I love her. I love her name as an individual. I don't care that she's white. I don't care if she's black. I just love her. But at the same time, I'm going to be honest with you all. I love to see black love. I love to see where these black men feel like they want to be on some upper fake level as people who are not black. They want to be like the Italians. They want to be like everybody else they look up to except for their own skin. And so since they want to look up to these people, they're not even realizing these other people they're looking up to don't have channels putting down their own women. So I would confide in my close friends. And I already told this to my ex-wife. She knows this. Like I said, like I want to, from ever not, we ever get divorced or if something ever happens, I want to be in love with a black woman. I want to date a black woman. I want to show real black love out here in the face of all this onslaught. There was onslaught to black people in general. There was specifically onslaught to black women. And now that I see black men making it their business to make loser black guys who can't get ass because they lame as fuck, I wanted a black woman. Can't help how you feel. That's how I felt. I wasn't going to stop it because one of my favorite movies of all time, Chasing Amy, you know what I'm saying? She said that she was open to date anybody because she didn't want to miss out her opportunity on finding her true love. What if my true love isn't black? What if it is? What if it isn't? If it isn't, I'm going to where my true love is. But I want it to be a black woman. That's the real. I felt that it's important to say that before I talk about what happened to Tory and Meg Thee Stallion, because we're about to get into a lot of nuances on this live. And one of the biggest nuances I see is because we've put ourselves in this male, because we put ourselves, my girl, because we put ourselves in this this like, hold on, what's up, baby? I can't hear nothing you saying. Oh, I can hear your ass now. What's up? You just not leaving?
Yeah, we stopped at the gas station, but we just left this Mexican restaurant. They coming.
You about long drive. Look, I'm live right now, just to let you know.
Hey, what's up?
So yeah.
How are you? Can we leave you alone?
I mean, you can sit here.
You can.
You want me to sit here? I went live with you before. I'd do it.
Asleep?
Nah, not asleep. I just started. Like I only been live for like 5 minutes.
Okay, go ahead. I want to hear.
Okay, you want me to mute you and keep talking like you ain't here?
Yes.
All right, I'll mute you. All right. So what I was saying is
Wait, I can't hear. You can't mute me like that. I can't hear.
no, I did it wrong. I muted my mic, but I'm gonna leave my mic on for you, and I'm gonna turn the volume down. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you gotta love on what loves on you. What's up, C Ward, man? Nigga, the cat's out the bag, nigga. I might as well call you Chris. Every time I fuck up every time. Nigga, I might as well call you Chris C Ward. Yeah, they trying to keep us fighting with each other. So what has happened is like, for some fucked up reason, this world has been created to where black men feel like they got to go against black women. It's the most disgusting shit ever. And I feel like that is layered underneath what happened in this court case. I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas, man. I never seen so many people be proud to be losers. Losers. It's not black women that's your problem. Like you feel because you never tried anything. You never tried to date any other women. You tried to date black women and you was unsuccessful because you're a loser. So instead of looking in the mirror and blaming your mistakes on you, you blame your mistakes on them. And you're gonna call me I'm sucking up, I'm kissing up and all this shit. But when I was at an earlier age, or 8th grade or whatever, some shit, I never wanted to attack a woman though. I never wanted to attack. I wanted to learn about women so I could be successful at having relationships with women. So whatever you want to say, cool. Facts, John. Exactly, John. Yeah. They want to attack women. This is very important because women, I got something to say to y'all. I said tonight, I said when I started off, women gonna love me. But by the time I finish, women may not like me. And that's because of the nuances of what's going on in this trial. Meg the Stallion, story I have. Meg the Stallion is a fucking victim. Think about that. Just slow it up. Just really think about that. Meg the Stallion was shot. She was fucking shot. But when you put yourself in this war of losers, I mean men versus women, you're thinking Tory didn't do it. That's all. I just wanted to say Tory did not do this. So when it comes back with the verdict that Tory didn't do it, we can bully and pick on Meg the Stallion. A black woman was fucking shot, my nigga. I don't give a fuck who did it. I don't give a fuck if it came from Kelsey. We never ever treated Meg the Stallion like a victim, and she literally is a victim. Literally, you can't show me a comment on the side. I will post your shit. Show me a comment on the side where I'm wrong. Show me a comment on the side where I'm wrong. She's a fucking victim. A black woman was shot. Anonymous thinker. Oh, how they're always vague in their pictures and names. Said she lied. How many motherfucking times in my life I've lied? What the fuck does that have to do with her being shot at? It is a fact taken beyond her. You can throw out everything she said. You don't even need her. She was shot at. Now, I teach y'all on my channel when someone has no argument, or if they in fact are liars, or if they have an agenda, they are vague. Why would this person comment 2 words? My nigga, when I feel a certain way, I'm going in on details to let you know I'm right. What the fuck do you saying she lied has to do with anything? Everybody lied. You need to understand, why did 12 jurors come back in one day to say that this man is guilty on all 3 charges? You have to understand shit if you want to grow in life. Why did a jury come back and say that? You don't give a fuck. You just want to say she lied. Shout out to my mod, Clean Black Sneaks. Clean Black Sneaks is a mod for my channel. And even when I came on here, I'm like, yo, I think Meg friend shot Meg. Clean Black Sneaks was like, fuck that shit. Tory shot her. So I know Clean Black Sneaks happy as a motherfucker right now. She was shot, but not by Tory. It was Kelsey, and Tory tried to stop her and got blamed for the whole thing. And that's what I thought, Sir Grossmore. But here's the problem. The difference between me and you, I'm open-minded. You always keep your mind open, right? Why do you think that? Ask yourself why you think that, because I can rebuttal what you're thinking. Why do you think that Kelsey shot her and Tory was fighting over the gun? Because now that it's over, the biggest lie that people say about trial, well, not lie, what the biggest misconception is, yo, I just want to wait for the trial. People think that when you say you want to wait for the trial, you want to wait for the verdict. The verdict does not sway my opinion. What I want to wait for the trial for is that once the trial is over and the jury is deliberating, that means I have everything the jury has. I know everything there is to know about this case to make a more informed decision for myself. I don't give a fuck if the jury came back and said Tory was innocent. I don't care if they said Tory innocent or Tory guilty. I am the 13th juror. I have all the information they have. What did they come back and ask? Out of all the shit they had, what did the jury came back and asked? They said, can you guys show us the clip of what the witness said? This is the defense witness. This is the witness that's supposed to help Tory. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tory Lanez. The jury, the 12 jurors, only want to hear from the motherfucker that's supposed to help Tory. Why did Tory lawyer put this witness on the stand? Because this person said that Meg fought Kelsey. But oh my God, it was stupid. This is why Tory is locked up right now. Tory is locked up because the witness that said that Kelsey fought Meg also said that Tory leaned out the car, shot up in the air. This is a semi-automatic. I can speculate. I can say semi, he shot up in the air, the bullet fall down, hit the ground hit the glass, it breaks into pieces, gets into Meg's foot. He's still charged. That'll be that happened. Or it's a semi-automatic. He hitting that, it's in the air, he bring the gun down, he be drinking too. He accidentally hits it again. It hits towards Meg, hit her foot. His number one witness puts the gun in his fucking hands. Now, gun residue is on Tory and also on Kelsey. So for the same theory you thought of out of your fucking head, you can reverse that now. You can say that Tory shot at Meg, shot in the air, bullet frac, but Kelsey, while fighting with her, because girls do that. Girls fight all the time on their stupid ass girl trips. Because we know how we hate those fucking girl trips. While they was getting into it, if she saw bullets, girls fight all the time. But like, yo, my nigga, we don't shoot at each other. So now you can see that Kelsey could run back to Tory to try to get Tory to stop. And that's how she can get gun residue on her hand. I'm not saying. I'm talking about girl trips in general. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't have a problem with Girl Trip. Check out my TikTok if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? Same name, John Crimes. He emptied the gun. Look, I can't hide from my own videos. I literally have a video up before Tory Lanez key witness came up. In my video on this channel, I'm saying Tory and old girl fight for the gun, and old girl Kelsey shot Meg. My brain is open. I look at the evidence that's given. I don't have an agenda. I don't want to put down black women. I don't want to talk shit about Meg the Stallion. I'm just going where the evidence takes me. There's somebody without a dog in the fight who ain't getting paid, who not by Rock Nation, which is, by the way, the black Americans' biggest problem we got is our love to easily fall in love with dumbass fucking theories, conspiracy theories. I can't stand that shit, man. That shit get under my skin for real, because as a guy who logical and follow evidence, like when you're so easy to follow conspiracy theories, all these other people who not black, they getting up in the world. You stuck right here believing in dumb shit. They're like, this nigga dad ran out the courtroom saying Rock Nation. Let's really look at this. And black people are bigging this on. Ooh, Rock Nation is easy. Jay-Z's easy. Shut the fuck up, my nigga. 12 randomly picked jurors. You don't even know. They could be a white old person, young Asian person. 12 randomly picked jurors are in a secured location, and you think a goddamn hip-hop record label at the worst time to be a record label in history, the worst fucking time. Like, right now, a record label that make like a quarter of the money they made when I grew up in the 90s when niggas was going platinum all the time. You think Rock Nation? I wish my girl wasn't looking. I'd give y'all the slap of God so bad. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to calm down. I would give y'all the slap of God so bad right now. You really think, instead of looking at what's in your face, 12 randomly people saw the evidence that you all saw, and they asked for something specific that could lead you to what they were going to say, whether this man was innocent or guilty? How the fuck we gonna make it as a people believing in dumb shit? I fight every day not to fucking say some shit, to just manipulate y'all motherfuckers. Come on, man. Come on, man. Rock Nation put Tory in jail. Tory put Tory in jail. Tory put Tory in jail for the same short leprechaun Tory that wanted to run up on Travis Scott, the same leprechaun Tory that got his guys to beat the fuck out of some dude who wanted to rap against him. Wow, Tory Lanez is a hypocrite because he was trying to rap for no reason against other people that was bigger than him to get his name up. So one dude wouldn't do it. They beat his ass instead of honoring the same Cody, following by the same Tory Lanez, who just beat the shit out of August Alsina for not shaking his hand, who has a history that you can look at, a tangible history that you guys can fucking see. Oh, this don't make sense because you have an agenda. You don't like black women. Sun is too cold out here in Georgia. YouTubers turn anything into a conspiracy theory and murder and mystery. Facts. Facts. You get nowhere in fucking life. Preach, John. Pops lost it. Yo, Tory Lanez's dad looked like if you made it Tory Lanez with a pork chop. Do you think he has strong grounds for an appeal? You goddamn right. I tell you, I'm finna start this and black women gonna like me, but I'm gonna end it. They ain't gonna like me. Because I'm getting rid of this generic premise of this hate of you on one side. That part, these niggas is dead ass wrong. But on this trial, it is insane to me that Tory was found guilty. It's insane to me. I get it. I get the one piece of evidence. I get the one piece of evidence. I'm trying to make sure my face is blurry because right now it's focusing on the fucking camera behind me. I don't know why it's focusing on. Okay, now it's focusing back on me. We talk about the specifics of this. Me. We're not talking about John, in my opinion. In my opinion now, after all facts are said, after I know every single thing about this case that the jurors know, I feel like Tory shot outside his motherfucking car. I feel like he leaned over, like they said, and shot in the air. And you got to go by those consequences. Do I think that Tory wanted to shoot fucking Meg the Stallion? No. I feel like alcohol was involved. I feel like he did some dumb shit he got to pay for. I felt like he did that. Do I feel that Kelsey and Meg got into a fight? Absolutely. Do I think it has anything to do with this? Nope, not that gun. Nope. He almost got off because of some other crazy circumstances with women, two women who supposed to be friends, found out they fucking the same guy and chilling all day. That's how I feel. My personal opinion has to be moved to the side to look at what was presented in trial on if I were one of those jurors, would I go, I can't lock this nigga up. And every time I come back, I can't lock this nigga up. I cannot lock up Tory. There's no way I can lock up Tory. You know why? Because of what I just said. The story I said, while plausible, is fictitious. The story I said is he shot in the air, and the reason the gun residue got on Kelsey, because Kelsey was like, oh my God, like she came rushing towards him. I don't know what the fuck that happened. I have no proof of that. The other guy who came up and said that Kelsey shot at her and then Tory ran up and grabbed the gun, they both got gun residue on their hand. In order for me to convict somebody, I have to sleep good at night knowing for 110% fact that nigga did it. Even if I lean towards Tory did it, there's so much evidence that make me feel like, I don't know. If you feel that I don't know, you cannot lock a motherfucker up. What Chris Styles Turner said. Witness also said Kelsey shot the gun first to the ground. That should create reasonable doubt. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, and you know, I love you, Clean Black Sneakers. You know, you my girl. But Chris said, who said dance, bitch? We got to separate the two. How we feel and reasonable doubt. I feel Tory did the shit. It's in his personality. It's in his DNA. I feel Tory did the shit. That is completely different. I feel O.J. Simpson killed Nicole and Ron. I would have said O.J. Simpson not guilty because they fucked with every piece of evidence. They tainted the blood in the O.J. case. They took the shoes from O.J. house to the detective house in his trunk, breaking the chain of command. Everything of all the evidence to destroy O.J. Simpson, they had something that the defense fucked with, down to the gloves, fitting like condoms on my huge cock. I'm sorry, I was showing off. But I'm saying it's a difference in how you feel versus what can convict someone. I feel Tory shot Meg. I don't think he did this shit. I feel like he shot Meg for the same trauma he has in life to give him the Napoleon complex. I don't think he shot at Meg purposely to make her dance, bitch. Or I don't think he was good enough with that. He trusted himself with a gun that he shot purposely in her direction, in her feet. I think nigga shot in the air, trying to do overcompensate. That's what I feel. But if I'm on a jury, hold on. There's gun residue. There's 4 people, right? One is the victim that was in fact 110% shot at. The other is a security guard who's running away like the little bitch. This is the polar opposite of his job description. Can't find that motherfucker. There's only 2 other people left. 2 of these people have a motive to shoot this girl. 2 of these people have gun residue on their hands. 2 of these people got into an argument with him. One of them allegedly got into a fight with them. Conflict in stories. That alone, Tory versus Kelsey. I don't understand how Tory got found guilty, bro. I just don't. I'm saying this after telling y'all, I think the nigga did it. He was drunk. Imagine what's coming out of his mouth. Well, Dave in it, bitch. That means that you already joked on me earlier. I'll scroll up, Dave. The fact of the law is that it doesn't matter what his motivation was because the presence of a deadly weapon changes everything. Him being in his feelings could have killed her. Nika Bubbles, shout out for coming over here. I never see you on my channel. Shout out for coming on first time. Let me explain something to me about you. Let me explain something to you about me, Nika Bubbles. Everybody who come over here can tell you. You can go look at my videos. From day one, I said, I don't care if Tory is innocent or guilty. He's a bitch ass nigga for showing a gun at all when talking to a woman. No gun should be present, period. Why the fuck do you need to show a gun, my nigga? Why is the gun out? Why is a gun out? Why anyone? There's 4 people. Why could anyone see a gun? You automatically a bitch ass nigga. You need a gun for any dispute you have with a woman? He lost all credibility as a man. The fact that he pulled out a fucking gun. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Especially he's not American. This nigga will never. If Tory would have been found innocent on 2 of those charges and just got the gun charge, he'd got any felony charges, he was done for anyway. He can't come back in America. He can't come back in the country. This is my first day off in 8 days. Damn, bro, I know your head tired as hell. I'm about to trigger the chat. It's an effed up world when OJ didn't do it, but Tory did. Nah. I said OJ did do it, but I would have said OJ was innocent. Well, now I'm saying innocent. Innocent is a strong word. I would have said OJ is not guilty. I couldn't in good conscience say OJ was guilty due to what the police department did with the facts. Like, come on, I do true crime. Yeah, I know every single aspect of that case. I think OJ killed both of them motherfuckers. If you want my real opinion about some shit, I don't know. I think the family gonna get mad at me if they see this live, but I think Ron, what's his name? Ron's family like gonna get mad because I think Ron was kind of a little. Ain't no way no nigga killing me and my girl, bro. Just with no gun. I don't give a fuck if he got a butcher's knife. A nigga, no one human being running up to slice me and my girl up. Y'all know, I'm Tasmanian devil crazy. I bite that nigga kneecap off. You not killing. You gonna kill both of us, my nigga, in one night? My mama would be mad as hell. My mama wouldn't even be crying. The news came to her. Lord, my son didn't even do nothing to him. Didn't even pinch the motherfucker. You're not finna kill me and my girl. Clean Black Singer says I ain't fighting over no eggplant. Period. There's too many of them. These shit crazy. Nobody was fighting over him. Sometimes when we get in situations like this, we look at ourselves as we are in our state of mind. You have to understand that Meg and her friend Kelsey have been drinking Hennessy and all kind of shit. Didn't they get to the pool party like 5 p.m.? Yo, my nigga, how many drinks can you have by 5 p.m. to the time that she was shot at? No alleged, she was shot at. I have to keep reminding people a black woman was shot at. A lot of y'all niggas is sad. I'm scared that Tory was found guilty because, oh my God, like the amount of doubt that was presented in his trial, I'm worried at the climate that we're going through right now. Maybe we're overcompensating for something of an injustice that's happening to women. When you overcompensate for that, you're still going to destroy innocent people, possible innocent people. I'm worried about that. Like, yo, my nigga, like right here, right now, talking to y'all, I don't know who shot Meg. I have a theory of what I think. I don't know who. Never seen a trial be over. I watched many murder cases. That nigga did it. Yep. That nigga did it. Let's see how much time he's gonna get. That nigga did. I don't know. How the fuck can I not know? A lot of people don't know. And this man be found guilty. So I don't give a fuck about Tory Lanez because I think he did it. But what I'm saying is, if you present that amount of doubt, what's gonna happen to other black men? I told y'all, yeah, black women gonna like when I started, they're gonna like where I'm going with this. They're not gonna like where I'm going with this. Like, I don't give a fuck about Tory Lanez. I think Tory Lanez did it. I think Tory Lanez shot her. I think he shot her, but like for this trial to put this man away in less than a day. This trial here, and I've watched a lot of trials in the past 5 years. This was the most secure I've ever felt about an outcome. I just knew the nigga was getting off. Someone said, "John, tell us your theory." Damn, Jay, why you typing in all caps, my nigga? You better calm the fuck down over here. Yo, my Mars gonna be playing that shit. Mars, don't get rid of Jay. Chill. Don't get rid of. They weren't fighting over him. They were fighting because Megan repeatedly backstabbed her. How old are you, Jay? Jay, how old are you? You triggered. You triggered. Don't get rid of Jay. We gonna have some therapy with Jay. Jay, you're triggered. You did not have to write that in all capital letters. But I'm gonna show you that you just admitted that my moms were right, that they were fighting over him. You just said they weren't fighting over him. They were fighting because Meg repeatedly backstabbed her. Jay, why does Kelsey feels that Meg backstabbed her? Because she put the leprechaun's penis inside of her body while he was sleeping with her friend. So you have two women and they just found out that they were sleeping with the same guy and all three of them are in the same vehicle, and you come to type in all capital letters that they weren't fighting over him. This is the time I would roast you. But apparently you're new here. Let Jay live, y'all. To my mods. Let Jay live. Let Jay live. It's all right. We all fuck up sometimes. We all fuck up sometimes. Jay is capital alt account. There's not a justification to shoot someone. John, you my guy, but I think Kelsey shot that girl. When did you come on here? I know what I'm saying, Cal. When did you come on the stream? I think a lot of people have an issue on trying to decipher between two different categories. Who gives a? I don't care if I think Tory shot her or if I think Kelsey shot her. I'm not debating what happened. Do I have to slow it down? I'm not debating my theory of what happened. I'm debating what was presented in trial. Doubt. A humongous amount of doubt was presented in trial that if you would have had a court case against Kelsey, Kelsey should have been found not guilty. You had a court case against Tory, they both should have been found not guilty because there isn't a really smoking gun to say who shot Megan. Move that over here away from who you think shot Megan. Did I make that clear? Type a 1 if I made that clear. Type a 2 if you don't understand what I'm coming from. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is what I think. It's a lot of dumb motherfuckers on YouTube. So you click on somebody's channel and they go, "Home girl, I'm gonna tell you what happened. You came to the right. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened." They telling you what happened. Or you go to a nigga, he like, "Yo, man, I'm gonna tell you what happened, man. I was like, Kelsey shot that bitch. Free Tory, fuck black women." Y'all going to niggas that's telling y'all how they feel. I'm telling y'all what was presented in court to create doubt about a verdict, not about how I feel about what happened. You know what I'm saying? I know it's less interesting, so I gave y'all how I feel. And you should honor how I feel. Because the last time I went live about this, before the final key witness, I said Kelsey shot her. Clean black sneakers, my mom right here. What did I say? She said Tory shot her the whole time. I said, nah, I think you wrong. On the last one I did. You were wrong. Her friend shot her. They got into an argument. That's what I said. But you're gonna let the defense call up an unbiased witness who has no dog in the fight, who's there to take up for Tory. And what does this last fucking witness say? This last witness says that Tory shot outside the passenger side. Why would he say that? All y'all niggas who came here to combine together like Voltron and talk about black women because you ain't got no game. Why would Tory witness say that? Why? Can somebody type that shit? I will post it right here. Why would Tory's witness say that? Yo, Jay, you earned the stripe on this channel because clearly people don't get to argue with my mods. So my mods just block them. Well, I guess I said don't block clean black sneakers. Say go to hell. Ah, go to hell. Yeah, I got here too late. No problem, Cal, man. You know you my dude, man. Salute. Do not try to reason with the unreasonable. Just remember who they are. The other problem is I love my people, man. I hate when we come together to do bullshit and people laugh at us. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like when shit like that happen. You know, like there should not be a coalition of black men running around here who cannot wait to bully and put down black women. Not guilty does not mean innocent. Truth, justice, minus so many things. Jury never heard, and justice after life are all very different. Yeah. I think if I look at this individually, I don't look at this like my people. It's this individual case. I think this individual case boils down to me seeing Tory before he got his teeth fixed. I was like, wow, the nigga looked like a goddamn Australian bear trap. A nigga look like Tory. Tory, like when you're a celebrity, you look larger than life. Like me, I think Janet Jackson 10 feet tall. She not. She might be 5'5". She's a little short little lady. I probably hug her. She probably right here. But to me, she's so much larger than life. But like when you go back and look at the old videos before Tory, before he was big, the nigga looked like he 5'3". You know what I'm saying? He got big ass gaps between all his teeth, fucked up hair and shit, and he just trying to rap and shit. Like, I feel that kid that was in his room trying to be a rapper, just who a lot of these guys, they didn't have a good life before they became famous. So you put that in someone's head, I can see why he want to fucking stomp out Travis Scott when he walk off stage. I can see why he want to stomp out and get his homies to just beat the shit out of another rapper who made a song about him when he making a lot of songs about everybody else for the pure sport. I can see why someone like Tory Lanez would take his security and run full speed down the hall and punch August Alsina in the face like that and brag about it. I can see it. Nothing was gonna curb that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't get like mental help or counsel, whatever, like the only thing that was gonna curb that was gonna be interference, and this interference is a court case that's going to do time in he's going to do time in prison. There's not enough time served for the 3 felonies that he have in the state that he has. It's all like these serial killers that I studied. The serial killers were going to keep going on and on and on. Jeffrey Dahmer was going to keep going on and on and on until someone stopped him. Tory Lanez was going to keep getting in situations like this. Even if you don't think he did it, he was still going to put himself in situations like this until he was forced to be stopped. Here's another one. Someone asked me, thank you for bringing this up to Wiz. Do you think he should have taken a stand and just told exactly what happened and snitched to save himself if he didn't actually shoot her? If you look at the percentage of people who took the stand in relation to being found innocent or guilty, it is a very, very, very low percentage. You know, I don't think that anyone can take the stand. I think that, and I was shown this recently in my personal life with somebody coming at me. There's a lot of ways that we feel like we're right, but then you talk to a lawyer and you do the exact opposite. Like you was hurting yourself. If you never would have paid that lawyer, you never would have found the information that, oh my God, I thought it was helping me. Every time I opened my mouth, I was hurting myself. I should have just shut the fuck up. So I would always recommend don't say shit. Just lawyer up and don't say anything, because look at it this way, right? Even with Tory not taking the stand, not getting trapped up by the prosecution, he the only person in that car that night that you can't say lied. You can't say Tory lied because he didn't say his part. Can't say his you can't say his security guard lied. You ain't hear from him. The two people you heard from lied. Meg the Stallion lied. Kelsey lied. They both went on the stand and admitted they lied. But this is why you should learn from shit instead of getting mad. You got to understand that 12 jurors are actual human beings. They're actual people. So you can't treat them like robots. You can't treat it like it's a fucking video game and you getting points. Oh, Meg lied here. She's bad. No, because human beings are listening. Could be a woman human being on there. Could be a woman human being that was beaten by a man. Could be one of the jurors. So when they ask, one of the greatest things I think Meg said, I don't hear nobody talking about this shit was beautiful. I know her lawyers told her to say this shit. They said, why did you lie when you were asked in an interview, did you have sex with Tory? And she said she felt embarrassed that she could give her body to a man that shot at her. I said, bars. Whoa. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, boy. Whatever the fuck she paid her attorneys for that statement right there was worth it. Oh, that was beautiful. Do I believe it's true? Possibly. Do I think she thought of that? Fuck no. Fuck no. Meg Thee Stallion didn't think of that shit. But it was beautiful. I felt so embarrassed. I gave my body to a man that she probably looked at the juror. I wish I was in the courtroom. The jurors are over here. Meg over. I felt so embarrassed. I gave my body to a man that shot at me. Nigga said Rock Nation undefeated, man. You hurt black people every time you say that. Any motherfucker running around here with a conspiracy theory that a record label interjected a closed room jury of its peers, of people of all walks and different races, different sexes. Did you think of fucking... I'm sorry, that should be triggering me. It triggers me. It really triggers me. I'm sorry. His charges out the gate was very trash. What type life you live in where someone can accuse a man of shooting a woman? Filthy work. Caliber, I'll give you the link, bro. You with the nation here. You with the John Brahms nation. You should be knowing, bro. Like, I don't understand when you say something that generic. It's hard for me to break down. You need to come with the details so I can go ahead and spit it back to you. I'll give you the link you want to come up, Caliber. I give the link. I put anybody want to come up here, I put the link in the chat. You're more than welcome to say your opinion, how you feel. Let me up. Here's the link. I saw. Copy. Paste. Paste. Aye. Hold on. All right, the second one is the link. Bro, I'm about to debate the shit out of you with Beyonce playing in my head. But I'm going to hold you to what you're saying before you come up. You said his charges out the gate was very trash. What type of life you live in where someone can accuse a man of shooting a woman? Yo, my nigga, he was accused of shooting a woman. Let's say he didn't do it, because I understand what you're saying. Let's say he did not do it. He was still top two. There was witnesses who don't know any of them who said shots were fired. Shots were fired. Bullet fractions in her feet. So she was shot at. She was shot at by Kelsey or Tory. How is it preposterous to say that Tory shot her? Just off that alone. We don't even need any more details. It's not preposterous to say that a man can get charged with shooting. You know how many men like sadly shoot fucking women? Stories I've done. Woman getting ready for her marriage. Found the love of her life. Her ex comes in right there while they're recording her put on her wedding dress. Bow, 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 bow. Shot her up. Men shoot women, my nigga. I don't think Rock Nation is a part of the conspiracy. However, I do think they were complicit in taking advantage of Meg being a victim. I think they were trying to protect the investment. So I'm gonna start from the end and go back to the beginning. Your last sentence is, I think they were trying to protect the investment. What fucking company doesn't try to protect their investment? That doesn't make them bad. My boy Cal just joined. I see him. This nigga got on the hottest, most pink salmon hoodie. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. Nigga, hey, what's wrong with that? Nigga, you gonna move to Atlanta and buy a hot pink hoodie? What you trying to do to us, bro? You said, however, I do think they were complicit in taking advantage of Meg being a victim. That's kind of loaded. I say two things to that sentence. Number one, it didn't work. The world hates Meg. Black men out here doing everything they can to try to destroy this fucking woman. You think she wasn't shot at. So that didn't work. But what do you mean taking advantage of Meg being she was a victim? That's a fact. She was a fucking victim, man. And in your first sentence, I don't think she was a part of conspiracy. I agree with you on. Welcome my man Caliber to the screen. Hold on, Caliber. You know you come on. I gotta get my headphone, bro. Make sure you bitches plugged in.
Oh man.
Miami Dolphins. Yam Shan. What's going on with you, man? How you enjoying the new city, man? I don't put out where you at.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm moving around very comfortable. Respectfully, I appreciate it here. Got
Did you know anybody?
Here. Oh, I got family here. I got cousins here. All types of I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, so you the last motherfucker to move to Atlanta, huh?
Essentially,
everybody else moved before you.
Essentially, yeah. People go here, whoop-de-whoop. You better yeah.
But how you like it? How you like it in the traffic though?
I have no problem with traffic.
That means that you don't go no motherfucking way.
Partially, but I also know when and how to move. My family's from Chicago, John. Like I know what time. I know what time to move around. I know
3 to 6, stay your ass home. 7 to 9 in the morning, stay up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm bro on my soul.
Do shit on Saturday instead of Friday.
Just had an appointment today. They were like, "Yo, we could do some on Saturday. We could do some on 7 a.m. Friday." Nope, not playing with y'all. Not playing with y'all. I'm gonna get through traffic. I'm not doing this.
Hey, you my nigga, but fuck this fucking bullshit. Let's get into this debate. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Respectfully, I felt like the shit he was already accused of was egregious, and I couldn't really type that like that.
But what was he accused of? That was egregious.
Like you having yourself in a situation as to where an accusation can be levied against you by which you shot a woman. You see what I'm saying? The reckless
caliber. And you know I'm ready to go off on a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Check it. If me, you and Tory Lanez went somewhere and we just chilling, everybody really fucking with us. We don't know where we at. Who's swinging first? Who parrying or who jumping out the motherfucking window first?
More than likely, the motherfucker with nothing to lose. Like, well, the least amount to lose with us. Or somebody with something to prove.
No, you, me, and Tory Lanez go somewhere. Who jumping out the window first to swing?
I would say Tory. In light of what I've seen.
Great, that's what I'm saying. Tory would swing before me and you, and you know I'm crazy. Yeah. So why do you think Tory would swing first?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
I'm getting it. All right. I'm walking you through it. I'm getting it like, yo, my nigga, he has a trigger to do crazy shit before other people.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
My bad. I agree with that. Because he's been on camera doing this with multiple people, multiple men.
So how's it preposterous? Mm-hmm. So I heard this today from somebody. I want to say I'm taking somebody's thought, but they said this shit and the shit just sounded so real to me. They said, why are we so quick to say from normal people in a situation like Kelsey, oh, she'll get mad, she found out she fucking some dude and she'll pull out a gun and blast off multiple semi shots at Meg.
Right.
But we know the short fuse of Tory Lanez.
Right.
But it's not preposterous for him to do it.
I
Who
don't
has
agree.
the history of jumping like, yo, my nigga, that was kind of crazy. You went that far.
Right. And I can hear what the young lady says, and you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that life. But like me as a guy, I'm looking like, no, that nigga unhinged. Like, I knew that out the gate, like watching him.
Why are we here, my nigga? Why are you and I here debating this if you say that nigga is unhinged?
No, I simply said my point in the joint, and you know how, well, you probably don't know how your chat is limited. You the person up here conducting the conduct. You see what I'm
I
saying?
try to look over and see everybody, but I was like, yo, I
Yeah,
can't
but
catch
like
everybody.
in short, like with the amount of characters that I had, it was like, nah, like his essentially I was trying to communicate his charges are ridiculous. Like
Wait. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't know. I'm just guessing, man. His charge would be shooting at her, having a gun, and what's
reckless
the other stuff?
endangerment. Reckless
Yeah.
endangerment.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how those that makes sense. That don't
Yeah,
make
no,
sense?
I'm saying it's ridiculous, not from like a legal standpoint. I'm saying it from like you, a man, knowing you're a man with the responsibilities of protecting the women around you when y'all go out, when y'all maneuver.
Oh, yeah.
That's what, and I couldn't really expound upon that because the limited
Mhm.
amount of characters, but it's like that's ridiculous. You already being in a position by which that somebody can say that about you as a man. Are you crazy?
Or pull out a gun, period.
That's what as a man,
Like what it would mean to me, yeah, as a man, that like even if I'm arguing with a woman and I got a gun tucked in just to show that, like, just to show my waist a look, like my nigga,
what you
that's
playing? What you playing like that for? Everybody ain't
yeah.
playing with you. The legal system, respectfully, is not playing with you. I know.
And now, so I don't see how, because they're gonna run them together. So basically, he got one charge of the longest one. They're not gonna run them, you know what I'm saying, concurrently, right? So he finna do about 10 and 15. But even if he did 10, over. Property seized, the house you got for your mom, your daddy need to sell the suit he was yelling at you, taking up for you in the courtroom. You never come into America, ever. You never come into America.
Thank you for saying that, because Brothers is omitting the fact that there is a possibility he will be deported. And then
No.
Like,
there's no possibility. He will 100% be.
oh,
Like,
okay, you stand on that. Okay.
Hold on, I gotta go in front of the hip hop crowd and admit, like, let me get my gangster voice on.
Yeah.
So I was forced to watch Real World of New Jersey, not Real Housewives of New Jersey. I was forced. The gun was put to my head, and the tax, the fraud situation. Marissa had with her husband. He only did 3 years. 3 years max in prison. He's in fucking Italy right now.
Damn.
Soon as that's over, because why? He wasn't born in the United States. He got a felony charge. He only had 3 years over there. Look at their kids on Instagram they got together. They fly over, take pictures with their father, come back to the United States. Tory, there's no possibility, bro. People act like it's a Wheel of Fortune, like Russian roulette thing that like maybe they'll pick you and you'll be the case. They say you gotta get out. No, it's all cases.
Okay.
It's all of them. You got felony charges, and then you popular. He's gone, my nigga. He's gone. We've never seen nothing like this in hip hop history.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I wasn't really going to entirely rule it out, respectfully, because I've seen weirder things happen in regards to the music industry. It wasn't in hip hop.
I never seen a popular case where that the person not from the United States and they don't get deported. Matter of fact, somebody just told me a week ago, how they friend fucked up on a piece of paperwork. They don't even get a second chance. You fucked up. You never get a. It's crazy. But if Kelsey and Meg was fighting, Kelsey could have tried to shoot her because she lost a fight when
Mm,
Megan was walking away. Now
mm,
listen to this comment, and this is what I'm saying. Well, this is the conversation I want to have with you about YouTube. This
okay.
comment here is not about Meg; it's about YouTube.
Okay.
They just said something that's plausible. When I hear something plausible that sounds good, I say, okay, what else can you say to it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they mix that because they say this is what happened because it's plausible. Okay, it's plausible.
Mm,
I'm saying I believe even with believing Tory did it, I still believe he should be found not guilty because so much doubt, like this statement that they just said right here, so much doubt is presented that you can never say who did it. That means I would have watched the case. Let's say Torres found not guilty, and as soon as he found not guilty, they would have arrested Kelsey and put her in cuffs, and we wait 8 months, and now she going to trial. I
right.
would say she should be found not guilty too. One of the motherfuckers did it,
Right.
but I'm saying it's so much doubt created that you
Okay.
can't that you know what I'm saying.
To an
You
extent, I
can't.
understand what you're saying. To an extent, I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna be honest
What's
with you.
what's a smoking gun that Kelsey did it? The
I mean,
biggest smoking gun that
yeah,
Tory did it is that his own witness said he shot outside the window.
right.
What's the biggest smoking gun that Kelsey did? In my opinion, both of them got gun residue in their hand, but
Hmm.
Kelsey has way more than Tory.
Right. And if I feel like if his lawyer was a little bit better, and if Tory actually knew how to handle the case out the gate, because let's be honest, John, we can't forget what he was doing. This social media campaign he was on for a couple months, and everybody was like, "Hey, be quiet. Like, wait till it gets to court. Don't be out here just talking." And he was like, "Man, I'm," and he kept on going. And
Yeah.
we're looking at him like, "You have you ever been here before? Like, do you know what they can
Yo,
reference?"
did you see his last tweet?
No, no.
Okay. So his last tweet was December the 7th. His
Okay.
last tweet said, mark my words, you guys will come back to this tweet. I'm paraphrasing. Like, no weapon formed against me. God got my back. All of this stuff. Like, watch. This is my final tweet. You will come back here and regret it. That was his, I'm paraphrasing like a motherfucker. Like a lot of people see the tweet, but he's just saying, like, mark this tweet. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
found not guilty. I'm gonna laugh in all y'all motherfuckers' face. That's his last tweet.
But
December 7th.
he also did the if I'm remembering correctly, he did the situation where he brought his son to court as well.
Mhm.
Um, John, that's dangerous, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that's
No,
dangerous.
I
Like,
agree with you because I'm the guy when me and you talk about mixed martial arts.
yeah,
I don't want to bring my kids to the fight. I get knocked the fuck out.
what? Yeah, now what?
I'm normal. I could be okay, but like
Yeah,
my kid gonna be, they're gonna be mortified of that memory of their
mhm,
dad. Like they think their dad is dying,
yeah,
and so I strongly disagree with him bringing his son to court. Because did you see what happened with his little sister?
not at all. Nope.
So I correct me if I'm wrong, audience. His little sister is like she like 6, 7 years old. She look around my daughter's age. She was distraught because she knew that he wasn't leaving. She knew he was locked up because her grandfather, Tory's dad, I think he was holding her arm, and she was, you know what she was yelling?
Mm.
Rock Nation did this to my older brother.
And I heard his dad doing it too. His
Yeah,
dad was saying it as well. I think his
it
mom
got his
said,
daughter's younger sister saying. So no. So I'm sorry, that was being her dad. My bad. But like he got her saying it too.
but like, why though? Like, I don't understand like how you can do that though. So are you implying, because I don't know the conspiracy theory behind that.
Yeah. Yo, let me check this comment right quick because
Go ahead.
even when I believe something, I check the opposing viewpoint. I don't think a lot of people do that. Sir Grosmore said they only took Tory's DNA that night, not Kelsey's, and even the DNA test on the gun came back inconclusive. So two things: inconclusive means nothing to me because it could be inconclusive and it could be Tory's DNA. Inconclusive means they couldn't say for a fact it was his. Also, I know plenty of murder cases that the DNA did not come back as a person, and they in fact killed that person. They in fact shot that person. So you're not guaranteed to get DNA from something, and this is not me taking up for Kelsey. This is not me coming at Tory. This is me just merely stating facts about cases. But when people have an agenda or they have a viewpoint, fuck that shit. Fuck black women. I like Tory. When they hear something like this, they run with it instead of checking the validity of it. That's all.
That's fair. And I appreciate you saying that because I just saying this out the gate, like it's very very fresh, John. Um,
Yeah.
so we understand, like you understand what goes on with the manipulation of YouTube algorithms, like grifters, period, point blank, and people aligning themselves with things that they didn't previously align themselves with for the sake of
Yep.
traction, for the sake of monetization, for the sake of that stuff. And I'm looking at this and I'm looking like I don't really, although this is dope, you see what I'm saying? Like somebody like the legal system probably handling a situation pretty well to an
Mm-hmm.
extent. There are things that could have been better, but to an extent they got it right. It's like there's going to be a bunch of guys who are like super duper. Um, and I don't feel like people are inherently evil, but like a lot of these red pill brothers, respectfully, who are like very anti black women
Mm-hmm.
badly, um, like that thing, that rollout of like protect black women is going to be on a pedestal. That thing of oh, just trust the judicial system is going to be on a pedestal. When we know historically, I'm not going to try and be divisive to your audience, Sean, because
And I
your
tell the
audience
truth.
is
You know, even when my audience disagree with me, I just say how I feel.
yeah. Like I don't feel like your audience is like simply um, black people or white people. Like it's people of all
Mm-hmm.
different walks of life who are open and understanding of getting truth in a way that they probably wouldn't have respected it or accepted it from someone at in a different point in time or in a different client. So respectfully, like we are almost disproportionately mishandled when it comes to our issues in the legal system,
Yeah.
like certain black men going to jail for certain things that other people don't even have to do probation for, stuff like basic stuff. So it's like seeing the situation happen to where it's like you got this weird individual who's always been weird, if we're going to be honest, get essentially jailed in light of him being weird. Like we just saw him put hands on a guy who wouldn't give him a handshake.
Well,
Like,
what do you think happened? This not to debate. This same shit. You know, we talk after
yeah,
I go live.
yeah,
I'm just saying, like, because this shit over with now. Who
yeah.
cares? I'm just like, what do you think happened?
I think it was a nasty. I think it was a nasty situation. Um, in all honesty, like I feel like he was on what he was on. Her friend was also on what she was on.
His
Um,
car, his gun.
yeah, and like even the best way that I could place it would be like he had the joint on him. Meg and her former friend got into an altercation. He tried to pull the gun back. She did it anyway, and then he kind of
Mhm.
took the gun and tried to get away with it. You
They
see what
didn't
I'm
fight
saying?
over it.
Yeah, that's the best way that I
Yeah.
could put it. But if you want to do it how it in my mind, how it probably looked like it happened, it was probably like bro was intoxicated out his mind on something else. They didn't want to like do the extra sauce on it. And then he probably like shot on some like hold back up. That like trying to be tough on a woman. And then this happened. But regardless, what happened after the fact did happen. Like she didn't even fold on him or tell on him off of some like,
Uh,
yeah, I'm not trying to get
So,
you in
so
trouble. Go ahead.
I don't know. I want to see who the jury made up of because I was like, I didn't think that white people would understand that, but like black people would. Like, yo,
Mm.
I can understand why she lied
Mm-hmm.
because we don't want to snitch on each other. But I feel like they're gonna hurt her because white people ain't gonna understand that shit. But I guess they did understand that. Like, okay, you
Well,
know,
that's not entirely true, John. I watched the John Can't Swims. I watched the Red Tree True Crimes. I watch all types of true crime joints. And you have white people, especially white women, trying to insulate white men who do crimes
mhm.
that them of themselves don't agree with, but they love them and they want to protect them. That's not a black white thing. That's a male and female thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
guess the more you're right. I guess I thought like a larger percentage, and it's not black or white. It's more like
mhm,
leaning towards street hood. Like if I
okay,
was in a car and a girl, like they never thought this was gonna be this big. Because in my opinion, I think that Tory did it, but I don't think that Tory shot at her. I think Tory shot in the air. So if me, you, two chicks, I'm messing with both of them, you know what I'm saying? They drunk, they arguing shit out the car, she talking shit. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Your music goddamn lame. Another lonely album gonna be trash, nigga. I go like, what? Motherfucker. Bah, 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 bah. Shoot up, goddamn it. Like, I'm thinking she gonna get back in the car, bullets went in the air, we all cool and shit.
mm,
Like it's not gonna be a grand deal with 2 years later. I'm fighting for my life for 20 to 25 years. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I'm
right,
thinking like, get your motherfucker. Was she gonna calm down and cry, have sex later? You know, you're
yeah,
not thinking it's that deep or what you're doing to your life. Especially most celebrities are the centerpiece, and everybody around them is focused on them. It's my bodyguard. It's my goon. This is my cousin to shoot somebody. Like you're
right,
pretty much spoiled because people feel like you're the famous person.
yeah, yeah.
So
I don't. Yeah, it's just that's kind of nasty to me.
I feel
Because
DJ Travo.
on a fundamental level, like I can understand like women being able to press certain buttons that men can't push. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But it's like I don't know. Like I can't rationalize doing something like that. Respectfully, I can't. I
I
can't
can't.
speak
I
for
can't. I
everybody.
can't either. I would never. Um, I would never. The only way I will pull a gun out on a woman is she about to shoot my kid. I don't need a gun for a woman in no circumstances at all. I don't care if she got damn one of the gladiators. I don't, like
Yeah,
even if it was his gun, he pulled it out and showing it. Kelsey grabbed it and like fuck you, mom, and she's shooting at her. Yo, my nigga, why you pull out a gun? Why is a gun there for a woman anyway?
yeah, yeah. I
So
don't
I said
know.
that from you been here. You heard all the way to the beginning stream. I was like, I don't know who did it, but the fact that he pulled a gun out on a woman, he's still a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, like I can't rock with that. And I didn't even hear that, but I knew that off of me listening to you and you know what I'm saying
Hmm.
for years and stuff like that. I knew that that would more so be your approach because I don't, bro. I can't rationalize that shit. I can't. Like as a grown man, I can't rationalize me ever feeling like a woman isn't an imminent physical threat to someone close to me that I can't protect and I need a gun. Like I can't rationalize that. Like even if it's some like,
Yeah,
oh, your dick little, I fucked your friend, da da da. Like you could do all of that. I'm not going to feel moved to be like, you know what, bitch, I'm gonna shoot you. Like I don't,
yeah, yeah,
I can't rationalize that shit, bro. So
yeah,
it's like you even being in a position to where somebody can try and say you did that is already crazy. I'm sorry. That
yeah.
to me in my life experience, I can't rationalize that, G. So
I feel like I'm in control over gun residue on my hand. Damn, it's good to see you, Jesse. I was gonna ask you something. Oh, I know what I was gonna ask you. little shit seems massive, like negativity, like from the losers. I'm just gonna say the losers that try to
Okay.
fuck with me,
Okay.
right? If you really look at it, it's like what 2%. It's like 98% love, but the 2% loud vocal one from the little loser community, right?
Okay.
So how would you feel if you was Meg the Stallion? That's you see from being in my audience. You see the 2% that come fuck with me. Now imagine how much more famous Meg the Stallion is of me. You know what I'm saying? Imagine how much bigger she is. Imagine how much bigger this case is. Imagine how much hate and vitriol she got when she took the stand and she like when she said, people like she trying to play victim. I wish you would have killed me. I can understand her feeling that way.
Yeah. No,
Like imagine right now, even me, I take up for black women, and I'm saying like this shit is wrong how they treated her. But I'm saying even in that, I think he should be not guilty because enough reasonable doubt was presented in trial. So if a
okay.
rational regular guy feels that way, what about the extreme people? The extreme people that just wanted him to be innocent anyway.
Right.
Like imagine the amount of hate this woman gonna get, and we know for 100% fact she was shot.
Mm.
She was shot at.
She was. Um, I'm gonna be very honest and transparent with you. I haven't read enough of the stenographer notes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read enough of that to give a full, conclusive opinion on that. You see what I'm saying? But in
No,
light of
no,
it,
no. We just talking
okay.
about 2 years of bullying. 2 years.
Yeah, I
Come
don't
on
I
now.
don't fuck with that. Like I
She
felt
she
like
lost way more than she gained.
yeah, like and that's why I feel like off of what I've seen, because I'm a brother who loves um number one, I love black women. I'm sorry. I love especially voluptuous black women. I'm sorry. I'm a
My boy.
what you sorry about? I like that. I also am a fan of anime. She had a Crunchyroll
Oh yeah,
endorsement as
yeah, yeah. She
well.
did.
She like you see what I'm saying. So I see her a lot more than I ever have seen Tory, and I've listened to Tory since years ago off of them Chicks tape series, and it was like,
Mhm.
oh, he's cool, but like.
Let me add him on, man. He been trying to get on, but I wasn't gonna add him till he showed his face. What's
I
going on, my boy?
respect.
Yo, what's good, John, bro?
Now hold on before you say something. Just talk ish. Finish that, man. I ain't want you to stop. Finish that, Caliber.
No, like I rock with her on that level, like on a level of communal interests and things like that.
Yeah,
And I rock with how she presents herself as well. And it's like, okay, that's cool. Um, but that doesn't sway like my initial point that I said earlier, John, to where it's like you a man and you feeling like you gotta up something in the presence of
yeah,
a woman. You see what I'm saying? Especially because I was raised from the older generations where you don't show nothing unless you're gonna blow something. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? So like
Me,
um
proudly old school. I'm pulling out my shit. I'm busting a
you
cap in the
shooting
motherfucker. And I'm
something.
not
I'm
missing.
not no threats. It's
Yeah,
up. If it's up, somebody getting shot. Somebody. I'm not just showing it. Somebody's
yeah.
getting shot. So it's like for that to be even the
Fact.
case to where if you didn't shoot her, so now you pump faking on a woman, that's already kind of like
Ain't nothing for me to say. You saying
what
all
you
facts, man.
what you doing? Like you just playing? You
Yeah.
playing? Like so that's kind of where I feel on that. Um but I
What you
don't
got?
I don't agree with that. Her getting bullied and shit like that. Like that's weird. It's a bunch of weird, like
It's just starting. The fact that
yeah,
so many there are different groups of people. Like they're extremists. I hate black women people
yeah,
that happen that mad he's arrested.
yeah.
There's logical people like me that I'm like, I don't think the nigga should be arrested. I don't think that Tory should be arrested. I just because there was so much doubt. There's so many groups in that she about to get. It's about to be bad for her tomorrow, and I feel bad for her, man. What you got? Just talking ish, man.
I mean, I agree with you for the most part. Like, my biggest takeaway from this is that the justice system is flawed. I mean, we already knew that as a black
Facts.
community, but if the waters is muddy, you got witnesses coming up here, you know, changing statements and all this and stuff, like, you know, it's bad, and it is. And I'm not no person that worships celebrities or nothing like that, because like I'm from Atlanta, born and raised, so
ATL shouted.
You can go down to the mall and see a celebrity. You feel me? So it
Yeah.
ain't nothing. You feel me? So
Lennox.
exactly,
Very well,
like
yeah.
with that being said, like I'm looking at it standpoint, like this is somebody that's a successful artist that has some sorts of resources. They might not be to the Rock Nation standpoint, but he got resources. Like if that can happen to him, what you think can happen to a regular dude that's just, you know,
That's
working
my
at a
fear.
warehouse or something like that, you know?
That's my fear. Is that exactly what you're saying? Is that like as somebody who take up for women, I'm still afraid. I felt like, and I want to choose my words wisely. I didn't want this case to like pit me to be riled up to go with the guys that bash women. But just on this case in this particular, it scares me because we have clear evidence that you don't know. All three men up here, we probably got three different versions of what we think happened, and we heard everything the jury heard. You don't know. If you don't know, he has to be found not guilty. I don't know. I think he did it. I don't know. Caliber think he didn't do it. He don't know. We don't know.
I don't know. I think John, I'm gonna say, and shout out to you, just talking ish. Like, I don't know you, bro. Respectfully.
All of us in
All day, bro.
ATL.
Ain't nothing but respect here, bro. All
like,
day.
I don't know whether or not he did it. I just felt like
I don't know either.
John,
Nobody knows. The
respectfully,
jurors don't know.
yeah, respectfully, what he did was pussy, but that can't be quantified in the court of law. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
somebody being like, no, that's pussy. Like, you got to sit down for that.
No. That's pussy that a gun was present, period. That's pussy. In that he guilty, but that's not a law of the United States that you just have a gun out when a woman there. But he pussy to me. He in the court of John, he guilty.
Exactly. But I don't like to play them games to where like my own personal my own personal reservations affect the law. Like, I don't feel like that's right. I don't. But
somebody said, John, you sound crazy, bro. That man did that shit. How many times on this live alone I said my theory? I think that he did it. I literally just said that 10 seconds ago, didn't I? God,
I'm not saying that. That's why it was going down through the justice system, because it could have went anywhere. It could have went any way. You feel me? So, like,
yeah. What do you think? What do you think happened? I just want to hear another. I just want to hear another take. What do you think happened? We don't give a not you being a juror, not you saying whether he innocent or guilty. Fuck all that shit. What do you just regularly think happened?
Okay, the segue into that. Like I said, I disagree. I don't fault that it was a gun in the car or anything like that. You feel me?
Okay.
Just for the simple fact, we in Georgia, you know how that go down. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody gonna have one. Everybody gonna ride one.
Exactly. So with that being said, like, I believe this what went down. Like, I don't say what went down and stuff, but possibly could have happened and stuff, you know, allegedly. If I'm got called up to the party, you feel me? I wasn't there. I wasn't there all day with y'all drinking. I got called up there by me.
He got there at nighttime. They was drinking at what, 4 or 5 o'clock?
Yeah, and they done went through about I think it was like 6 to 8 bottles or something like that.
Damn.
Heavy drinking. So now we gotta think about all the common sense and everything that's out the window. People are impaired. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I get called there. Before I get there, shawty, like one of the person who throwing the party asking for me. Yo, where bro at? You feel me? Cause she don't know who messing with who. You feel me? She just know y'all rock with the same. Y'all was around each other quarantine. Where he at? What's up with him? So he get there, and now he done feel the vibe from Kylie. All right, boy, I'm in the pool with her. Now, bro, with the little hair and stuff, He up there like, yo, he was in the pool in his drawers.
Yo. Let me just stop your story right now. Remember where you at. I just want to say this. Come on, y'all. Tory was delusional thinking he was gonna fuck Kylie. You're not gonna fuck the girl of the guy you on video about to beat the shit out of her baby daddy while she with the nigga. He wasn't gonna pull Kylie out. We gotta stop acting like niggas be acting like he almost had Kylie, but Meg was there and fucked it up. He wasn't gonna get that, bro.
I'm just
This is
going
my
by
opinion.
I'm going by what was said on the stand.
He wasn't gonna get that.
I'm just going by what was said on the stand. You feel me?
I
And
feel you, my boy.
the most solid and the logical one was bro who was the stylist and everything.
What did he say?
Huh?
What did he say in particular that you talking about?
He said that Shawty was jocking him.
Oh, he said that Kyla was feeling him.
Yeah, she was asking for him before he even got there.
That's some fucked up shit.
And then when he got there, within like the time being he got there and stuff, he was already in the pool with Kylie.
Well, we saw that right from the phone clips.
So if I'm just going off of what he's saying, that she asking for dude, he in the pool with no trunks on or nothing. That's all I'm going by right there. Now I don't know why I be on some other junk. I be on some funny junk too. But it's ironic that if the black man would have just stayed in the pool with the white girl instead of going in the car with two drunk, ratchet. I'm not trying to sound like no hating black dude. It's just on some funny junk. You feel me? Like the irony of that. You feel me? He want to caught a charge where he facing 22 years.
I got to play devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
No. It had nothing to do with their race.
I'm just joking.
If you fucking two chicks, like you got to look at the stature of everything too.
Yeah.
Think of Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion be like, okay, I'm a famous female rapper. You're a famous male rapper. I know you fuck other little chicks. You fucking you probably fucking chicks on tour. You fucking 1,000 chicks. You can't go fuck no other famous chick, my nigga. Not while I'm there. So any woman would have had an issue. She didn't have an issue because she was black. If it could have been a white woman, you fucking her, and then come and find out in the same car ride, you fucking her friend too. Then at the party we was at, you tried to fuck the other famous girl. Every woman was gonna have a problem with that, bro.
I'm not saying that. I was just on some, on the race.
Yeah.
I was just
That's
you feel me? But
that's women. That's not black women. All women was gonna have a problem with that.
Yeah, that's any woman in that statue. But if we're going off of what her reputation was, because this is the other thing about it. If my life is on the line for a possibility of 22 years, everything gets exposed. I don't care about how you feel about I expose you messing with this dude or that dude. You got a history of taking your homegirl. I don't care about that. My life on the line. You
Facts.
feel me?
Yeah.
So with all that being said, if she got a history of being a jump off, let's keep it real. You know how I get down. I might mess with you on the thing, but if I see another opportunity.
But I'm asking, does she though? Does she got a history of being a jump off?
I mean, from what people saying, how people coming out and treating her before the trial even started and whatnot. Like, let's keep it 100. People that was on the track with her and doing songs and stuff coming out like, yeah, I did that.
No. That's after the trial. But we got to remember one thing. What you think about this caliber? Around this period, am I wrong? Somebody tell me, in my audience will tell me, did she do the collab with Cardi B? Because to me, that's the top pinnacle of what she reached.
But she was known before that, though.
She did a WAP before she got shot?
No, she did WAP after she got shot. She got shot in 2020.
Around the same time. It was like a couple months. It was like
but
2 months.
LP posted something, John. Right,
I was right there.
That.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. What you gotta say about that? Just talking ish.
What about the time frame?
That too, but what LP posted. Control your dick. No, hold on. I may fuck this up. I saw it today. Football player. What's his name? Tight end or Warren Sapp. He said this how black men get in trouble. Speeding 15 miles per hour after the speed limit. That's one of them. I may not forget one of the 5. Alcohol. Women. I got 3 out of the 5. Alcohol, women. What did he say?
Speeding.
Drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And one more I'm missing. Sex will go on the women, right? I'm missing one of them. I got 4 out of the 5. That nigga was on point with it. He named one celebrity that had all 5 out of 5. But look, think about what you tell your son just talking ish.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't make it a priority that you must fuck and have sex with a lot of women, Tory wouldn't be right here.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
You
guns.
absolutely
Hold
right
on, let's
about
say
that.
guns. Speed,
No,
15 miles of speed limit. Weapons, guns, things to get me. Oh, being out after 2 a.m. That's why I brought my motherfucking ass home and ain't go to that party. Being out after 2 a.m., 15 miles of speed limit, weapons, alcohol, women. You stay away from those 5 things, you'll be all right.
Because ain't nobody, and I hate this, and I'm gonna say this. I gotta go, John. I'm gonna step away and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna step away and I'm gonna come back because I gotta check on something. If you understand
Okay.
what I'm saying,
I'll be here.
Everybody ain't playing. Everybody, excuse me. We've already compromised your monetization for this video, John. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, we cool. Look, y'all know about my money. While y'all were talking, I went and checked my monetization already to make sure this bitch is monetized. This bitch is monetized. I don't get paid. I don't talk for free.
Okay. Excuse me. Well, I won't compromise that.
Yeah, nah, you can cuss. You can say whatever, man. It's already it's greenlit. I got a green check mark.
Okay.
Bet.
Okay. So my saying that I've been saying for the past few years, everybody ain't effing playing with you.
I'm gonna show you how you're right before you go. When
Mm-hmm.
you say everybody ain't fucking playing with you, you can say fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Tory to me, and I know you may disagree, just talking shit, but I think Tory shot in the air. You playing. You like, I want to look gangster. Pow, 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 pow. Nah, nigga, if you shoot in the air and the bullet fragment bounce off a blade of grass and bounce through a window and bounce here and it barely nicks a kid's pinky, you shot a fucking child. You're going to do the same time as if someone purposely shot at a child because there's no different, laws for that. You out here playing, everybody ain't playing with you. You're right, Callum.
Everybody isn't. So shout out to the people that I know. I got people that I had to visit who were incarcerated for some extremely minor things, because they weren't insulated. You see what I'm saying?
You so wrong.
I
feel you.
I'm just simply saying, bro, stop playing. Stop playing. Oh, John, why you?
He said they was drunk and let off some warning shots.
My girl is doing disgusting things right now. And I'm watching her on FaceTime. She trying to make me laugh. Yo,
I wouldn't disagree with the whole like shooting reckless or nothing. I agree with y'all. If you don't show your game room if you ain't ready to play. You feel me? So like I'm definitely like agreeing with y'all on that. You feel me? I'm just saying like it's so muddy that let's keep it 100. How tall is bro?
5'4", 5'5", nigga short as fuck. Nigga look short. Yeah. You know how motherfucker look tall? I'm like, damn, nigga short as hell. He look short, my nigga. Like
exactly.
You know you short when you look short.
What I'm saying is that the possibility that Meg, we already know, she ain't no little woman. She's the stallion. Let's keep it 100. You feel me? Then we gonna look at Kelsey. She bigger than bruh too. So the possibility of them getting a hold of the gun, because the reason why it was inconclusive was it was more than just Tory DNA on there. It was other people DNA as well.
You're right, and I feel like, my nigga, let me say this. I feel like anybody I bring up all y'all gonna be right. I just feel, and I could be wrong. People don't understand that there's two things going on: how you feel and how a verdict should be. I see three things. A nigga can't tell me I don't see a hate movement against black women. That's fucking true, and I hate it. That's real. That's one. Number two, even if I feel that he did it, yo, there's doubt. There's serious doubt here that you can't say for 100% fact he should not be found. He should be found not guilty. Tory Lanez should be found not guilty. Even though I think he'll discuss an individual. But when we wake up tomorrow, well, no, it's a holidays. We don't give a fuck about that nigga.
Nope.
Monday, he'll be to talk about after the Monday. This black woman about to get hate towards her, and she was a victim. I'm just talking shit. Do you think that Meg Thee Stallion was a victim?
Yeah. And I saw how, and John.
No, I know you do. I want to hear just talking
go
shit.
Ahead. Go ahead, G.
Just talking shit. Do you think that Meg Thee Stallion was a victim?
As in a victim, as she was
shot at.
She was the person on the other end of a gun. Yeah. Now,
why don't nobody care? Why don't nobody feeling bad about her about that?
Because you know, and this is sad to say, our community is so desensitized from the gun violence.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna keep it 100. We more worried about what was the reason why the person pulled the trigger.
Because we so desensitized to actual bullets. Damn, that's scary. That's
wait,
deep.
John.
That's deep.
Wait, John, because you was just excuse me, because I like to pay attention to people when they say things. I'm sorry.
What's up?
John, you was just on here last week. You had the talking point by which you were trying to rationalize people being like creating the separation between civilian and gangsters, like people who were actively involved with crimes versus people who were bystanders.
I watched that this morning.
So we're going to ignore this and we're going to go back to almost like when it comes to organized crime.
You're not making a correlation for me when I say that. Okay. My disgust and my hatred for trying to say somebody's civilian versus being a gangster and Meg Thee Stallion get shot. I don't get it.
Okay. So let me run down my thought process for you. Because in all actuality, like when it comes to situations by which there are like organized crime joints, like your example was more so like shit happening in the neighborhood and we know people versus it's like, no, this is a gang. This is a mob. This is because you said that when you were talking, you gave the example of
I watched it this morning just for shits and giggles.
Right. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's a little different than like, no, these niggas is an active organization. Period. There are rules.
But they still will fuck anybody up. And my example was they'll fuck up Maria. Maria, who's not in the gang, who just got her 2 kids.
They killed Maria.
Ain't no civilian versus criminal. And nigga, if you snitch on somebody, they gonna kill you.
Exactly. And
they didn't care. They want to stay out of jail.
But at the end of the day, the fucked up part is, even in your example, John, Megan did the right thing by your example because she lied to the police and was like, nah, that's glass, right?
Right.
She tried to protect him, right? And then when the shit started getting a little bit more heavy, and then he started doing his like press run as well, she was like, no, I got shot. Because them people
Oh, you just reminded me. I'm like, how the fuck did this go to trial? Yo, he did this to himself. I forgot.
Exactly, John.
He did that to himself.
That's what I'm saying.
He kept fucking with her.
Exactly. Thank you, John. Thank you.
What you think about that? Just talking shit. What you think about that? That nigga did it. Go back to the beginning. Meg was lying, trying to take up for him. Like, nah, he didn't do it. he kept fucking with her. He put out like 3 or 4 things. What you think about that?
What
Damn,
about her lying at the beginning?
yeah, he did this to himself. I'm about to go, bro. Like, this shit about to be over with.
I mean, if she did, you saying that if she lying at the beginning and then he did the whole little like start messing with her and stuff and then she flipped. I don't think that's the reason why she flipped. I think she flipped because like somebody was probably like, hey, this don't sound right. You feel me? Like stuff wasn't adding up. You feel me?
Mm.
So with that being said, like if she switched it up and said one thing and then she's saying another thing, and then she gonna do this interview and do that, you feel me? I'm not excusing anything bruh did, but the courts did come back and say like, hey, bro, you can't do nothing else. Social media, you got these restrictions, da 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 da. But she get to go out here and paint her picture to the same people that might have a possibility of being on the jury. These people have smartphones. They know who Gayle King is. So with all that being said and stuff, your witnesses is not credible. She can't get on the stand and say this was happening and stuff, and then y'all want to sit here and pull your witness who end up flipping on y'all, and then y'all be like, all right, disregard what she said, but listen to what she said, where she told y'all she was lying. Go by that story right there. This is scary, bro. Bro. Law and Order can write 3 seasons off of this court right here, off of this court session right here alone.
But I don't hear how you acknowledge the original situation
where she tried to lie.
Well, where she lied to insulate him.
I don't think she lied to look out for him. I think she was lying to look out for herself. You know how that'll look? That I'm known. I'm up here talking this girl, boss woman, all this. I'm on the She-Hulk, got the She-Hulk twerking and everything. Like it'll look bad if I got a reputation of sleeping with my best friend's men.
So, okay.
So while I don't at this point, I don't care about Tory. Tory is out the picture. We got police. I got the possibility to be man, this TMZ. I'm not worried about Tory. It's every man for himself. These how these celebrities work. Y'all see how it happened? Everybody distanced themselves from them. Everybody came out and put their political statement. This was more of a political case than anything else. So where you supposed to stand on the status quo of this society currently right now?
So we're discounting the fact that he started like essentially trolling her in light of her protecting him, because her lying stalled the case out initially. Would you agree with that, Just Talkish?
Her lying?
Yeah, her being like, he didn't shoot me. Like, you remember that happened?
Lying muddied up the waters from the beginning. It was muddied from the beginning. Then not even on them two. We not even holding the justice system really accountable. The police didn't do a good job with securing the crime scene. They didn't do a good job of getting witness statements and taking certain DNAs. They did terrible. If the police department didn't do good, if the DA did a bad job, this was a last minute effort. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to defend Tory. Tory got a history of doing some dumb shit. We know that. So with that being said, like, let's keep it 100, bro. Even though he got a bad history of that, bro, this case was muddy, bro. Like, I'm not defending him at all, bro. But this jump was just, nah, man.
You know, I'm not mad at you having your space.
And if you really want to play double advocates, not to cut you off, if you really want to play double advocate, once she lied to the police and said that, oh, this wasn't this, she went from a civilian to a criminal.
If you wanna play it like that, because
we going by the justice system. That's if I'm paying lawyers, this the justice system. My life on the line, but I'm a black man though. I hate to be the stereotype, but that's what it is.
She was a black woman as well, and I said this before you came up here when I was talking to John, by which there is essentially the power of patriarchy that comes into place as to where like the man is supposed to be insulated and protected by the woman at all times. You see what I'm saying? and that's on a race thing as well. I told John as a reference point, I'm a true crime motherfucker, so I watched that as well. I've seen white men do preposterous shit to other people, and white women come in and insulate him as best as they can, lie, possibly attempt to destroy evidence as well to protect the people that they love and they respect and they admire. I didn't feel like this was any different. I just simply felt as though bro overplayed his hand with that though.
What
Because
coming out
she did
on the
lie.
social media?
Yeah, it was a social media campaign. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
Like it was months, months, making fun of her, poking at her, trying to like get his fan base to, usurp her and everything else like that. Like that's different, G.
Yo, that's what's even more scary about it. I can really sit here and say, a nigga like Tory that be on fuck nigga be on some bull. I don't think he did. I mean, I'm not saying whether he did it or not, but I'm like, he don't deserve to be locked up if this is the case that y'all arguing. That's the scary part about it. It ain't just with the courts, prosecuting them. It's also to the point where, like, I have to be able to see and say, nah, he ain't a good character, but hey, like even with him doing that stuff at the beginning with all the tweets and all that stuff and the showing up at the concerts and all that stuff and intimidating all that, bro, like I can still sit here and say like he don't deserve to be locked up. That's the scary part about it.
That's fair if you want to say that. Sir Grows More, it turned out that they were actually behind the campaign. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of the narratives that were being pressed and put into the joint, like things on, I hate to like burst niggas' bubble. Like things on social media don't go viral oftentimes more than not because it's just cool and it's natural and it's funny. It's a support system behind it. Respectfully, John, I rock with you. I know you still probably listen in one ear.
Wow, I'm listening, bro. What you mean one ear? This is how I get better ear takeage from y'all.
I'm just simply saying, like, I could really talk about this because as time goes on, I'm getting more information. But man. I really got something to handle a little bit.
I don't mean.
So I gotta. We rock with y'all, but I gotta get out of here.
Look, I'm gonna come see you now more for real. You move down to the A because you stay up there by my girl. So I'm gonna holler at you, my man. Just talking ish, man. I'm gonna put my info right here, man. Get this right here, man. And hit me up, man. I fuck with my ATL people.
All right, I got it, bro. I got you.
And appreciate you joining on, man.
All day, man. Respect, man. You have a happy Merry Christmas, bro.
You too, my boy.
Yup.
Say my info.
Got you, bro. I'm about to, yeah.
All right. All right, y'all. I'm about to leave because that nigga may be locked up for doing stupid shit, but I stay home and I get to enjoy my woman. Y'all have a great night. Happy Christmas, holidays, whatever that you guys are going to have. Thanks for hanging out with me. Support stream, support both channels. This is my true crime channel, John Crimes. Hit me up, Cash App, John Crimes, PayPal, John Crimes, and I'll see you later. I'll let you boy.